Hey, you're back at the Digi-Social. I'm incredibly excited because this is going to be a really good episode. I may be getting too ahead of myself, but I truly believe this is going to be a great episode. So it's the week of April 9th, and we're going to start with the viewed and streamed digital content of the week. But instead of talking about what people are watching, we're going to talk about what these streaming platforms are doing because they are winning. So Netflix and Amazon, they have created this new movement for reality TV. The Hollywood Reporter put up a great article about it. You should read it. So streaming platforms, they're kind of the reason that reality TV is sticking around because the genre was rumored to be dead. But it's not. Unscripted will survive. So, Netflix has original unscripted series, which they recently demanded second seasons for, like the new breakout Queer Eye. And then Amazon Prime is signing deals for multiple unscripted shows like Hell's Kitchen, Unsolved Mysteries, American Idol. So really, I think reality was never dying. It was just harder to stream. It was harder to watch online the next day. Nobody can catch it on live TV anymore. Ratings matter more online. The Nielsen system is gone. Later, Neil. So let's use the hashtag streaming saves lives. Also, let's be real, how much of unscripted TV is actually just scripted? Am I right? Remember a few weeks ago, we did this new category called To Spend or Not to Spend. So we're gonna do that today because we have a major box office roundup. So A Quiet Place came out, John Krasinski's directorial debut, and it stars him and Emily Blunt. And I love it because it's literally a quiet story in a loud world. It's the closest thing we have to a silent film. I mean, obviously it's not completely silent, like Charlie Chaplin doesn't make an appearance or anything, but this is a really fresh new movie, and it won the weekend box office with like 50 million, and then it got 100% on Rotten Tomatoes, which is really hard to do these days. So this is kind of an underdog story. I know John Krasinski was just like the tall, awkward guy on The Office. We should take him seriously. But I do want to say, John, please do not make a sequel because you will ruin it. So don't do it. This is good. This is it. Anyways, his celeb friends are supporting him. Chris Pratt posted a video on Instagram about it, and Ryan Reynolds tweeted, "I've seen A Quiet Place twice in 1 week. See this film. John Krasinski and Emily Blunt are my new parents. I would love for them to be my parents, but they're not that much older than me." So we've got a major trending topic on Twitter this week, and it's obviously Zuckerberg is at the Senate, and this, so far as of today, has 40,000 tweets. So many people are talking about it. Quick rundown of what you already know. We already know Facebook got caught giving away private information. We already know that Facebook security sucks, and we know that this is Zuckerberg's first time facing the Senate because the government avoided these Facebook issues for a long time, as long as they could. I mean, you can't say they don't have other things going on. So the first question that they were, asking Zuckerberg today, and he looked incredibly nervous, he was drinking a lot of water, is Facebook politically biased? Now, there have been many rumors of conservative posts being taken down. Maybe just keep politics off Facebook to begin with because I'm tired of seeing the arguments. And the next thing we have to talk about, obviously, is the average age of the Senate is about 71. So it is kind of fair to say that even though Facebook is supposed to be for this generation, these guys don't really know the details. They're shuffling their papers. They're just kind of here to worry about the security of Facebook, but I think that's kind of great. It's not a bunch of teenagers trying to save Facebook. These men at least are really focused on our privacy and on our security, and you know what? I think that's good. So Zuckerberg literally stated, "You're not allowed to have a fake account on Facebook. I know for a fact that you are because I have made one." This is incredibly embarrassing. The Jonas Brothers were doing this live stream on Facebook, and I wanted to ask them questions. But what happened is that the questions you asked became your status on Facebook. So I didn't want all of my friends to see me being like, "Hey Nick, oh my gosh, you're so cute, Nick. Joe, I love you." So I made a fake Facebook just so I could join in on this Jonas Brothers live stream. So it's possible, Zucker. Can I call you Zucker? And also, other people have complained about their photos being stolen by people who were making fake accounts. Hello, catfish, you ever seen it? So, Zuckerberg, you may not be the one directly leaking this private information, but you know what's happening, and I don't think you were gonna do anything about it. Zuckerberg said he doesn't know if Facebook tracks users browsing. No. Zuckerberg said he doesn't, oh my God. Fire me. Zuckerberg said he doesn't know if Facebook tracks users' browsing activity even after they log out. Spoiler alert, they do. So it kind of seems like Facebook users know more about Facebook these days than the creator. Good movie though. We've moved on to my favorite segment, Haters of the Week, and it's the YouTube shooter still. Now I know what you're thinking, you know this story, it's so last week, but we have some new info. So she was not a YouTube employee. She was just a YouTuber who felt like the platform was suppressing content creators. So basically that's like me going to my manager being like, hey, you aren't gonna be enough auditions, and just killing her. She was angry for all content creators. And then, you know, we have people saying this whole thing was a conspiracy. Sure. Okay, let's hear that one again. I think it's pretty weird that things like this even get popular. But this is something I really want to say. So media should stop covering the shooter more than the victims, because they are glorifying the shooter by how much they cover them. They go into their background, they go into their present. They're making them famous. I mean, infamous, but still famous in a way. Other people who are struggling with mental health or other things, they get this idea of fame before death. The media can do just as much harm by overexposing a story. Also, it's really crazy that it was actually YouTube's producers who tweeted out in the middle of this tragedy. Most people are like texting, you know, love you mom, love you dad, but they thought the world needs to know this, so they took to Twitter to actually tweet what was going on. And that's the world we're living in. That is the social media world we are living in. I do understand that it's ironic that I'm giving this story coverage. I know it's ironic, okay? I know it's ironic. So this week, we're not necessarily gonna talk about who to follow on social media like we normally do. Hashtag influencers of change. We are having a social media scrub, okay? People are deleting their pages. So celebrities delete their photos all the time when they wanna make an announcement or get some PR or just piss people off. But now millennials are completely clearing their page. It's like cleaning out their closet. To me, that's worse than losing my iPhone. It's like losing all of my photos. That's memories, you know, a lifetime of memories. Or when was Instagram, 2010? So why are they doing this? They're doing this because I think they're changing, and it's like they want a fresh start. And I get that. I mean, who I was in college was not who I was in high school. Every few years you really change, especially when you're becoming an adult. So I get wanting a fresh start. And I also unfortunately get scrolling through old posts and seeing something you wish you hadn't put. So now we're gonna cut to a video of one of my first Instagram clips ever.
Bay and like on point and like fleek. The moment I saw that word, I immediately wished that I could take it back.
I should have just kept these thoughts to myself. My cool factor went down right away, and I guess I've never truly been on fleek. Maybe we can play some like sad violin here or something. I once tweeted this, and this is pretty embarrassing. I mean, it's so funny how you think you're going through something hard when you're really not going through something that hard. The sad part is that I didn't improve. I've hit so many curves since. That's not really what a new chapter is all about, is it? So our bonus topic, Snapchat is literally paying for their life. Not running for their life, not even praying for their life, paying for their life. The rumor has it they are paying Kylie Jenner to post pictures of Stormi because they're trying to up their stocks. They're trying to save their popularity. Of course they denied that they're paying Kylie, but why would they tell the truth? And it's just so weird that they're actually paying the girl who sunk their stocks in the first place. But in other news, have you seen her body? And I know, you know, when you're 19 and you have a baby, it's pretty easy to snap back. And you know what? She needs that money from Snapchat so she can keep her body intact. Have you ever thought about how hot you would be if you were rich? I think about that all the time. When you're rich, it is so easy to be skinny. It is so easy to be healthy because you have the money and the resources and it all just comes to you instead of me going through Trader Joe's looking at, you know, the ice cream. So the do-gooder of the week. I did this last because I think we should end the episode on a good note. So maybe we'll do it this way every week from now on. I just want to say a quote that Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson actually tweets like 2 times a year. He's tweeted this so many times. He's put it on Facebook. It's nice to be important, but it's even more important to be nice. But yeah, it's true. You know, it's cool to be important. Even right now, I'm like, web series, but it's actually more important to be kind. That's what we're gonna end the episode on. So just remember that you don't have to go look up the stories, you don't have to look up the details because I will do it for you. And I will see you next week on the Digi-Social.